Okay then, guys. So I decided I would pull a card for us. And look who we got. We got strength, which is really, it's exactly what everyone is needing right now. So strength, courage, fortitude, conviction, energy, determination, resolution, defiance, action, awareness of temptation, and the mental and physical abilities to overcome them, enthusiasm, confidence, physical strength, matter over mind, conquest, heroism, triumph of love over hate, and liberation. I think it's a card that really does resonate. So I don't know if any of you guys saw earlier this week, I was speaking about Chiron being an Aries, going retrograde. And I'm just me doing a little bit of the astrological stuff just now. But Chiron is the wounded healer. And this is really, when it goes retrograde, we're really going inside ourselves. I think last year was preparing for this year. And if anyone's been having wild dreams and there's been stuff coming up for them, it's perfectly normal, okay? Especially if you have Aries between 12 and I think 20 degrees, and Chiron is in Aries for me. So yeah, I've been having awful nightmares, but now I know what it is. And now I know it's just my planets. I'm feeling a lot better. So on the 17th of July, the sun's going to be opposite Pluto. So, and the sun is our personal identity and Pluto is the power of nature. So when these two oppose each other, there's a conflict that requires integration. Okay, so on one hand, we want to affirm my identity, which is the sun, but being human means that there's always forces outside of our control, which is Pluto, that we need to deal with. So we need to let go of our egoic concerns while at the same time building inner strength and resilience. So that's kind of coming up. That's like today, tomorrow-ish kind of stuff. On the 21st of July, Venus is entering Virgo. And Virgo is a practical earth sign, and Virgo is a mutable sign. So mutable signs move things around. So Virgos like to be of service. So Venus is the planet of feelings, and Venus in Virgo has the unique ability to use their feelings to get stuff done. My Venus is in Virgo. I like to help people. That's how I love. So it might sound like a practical approach to what's not supposed to be practical, but emotional pragmatism is a useful quality to have, okay, at least from time to time. So it's going to teach us how to be more pragmatic and down to earth with their feelings as well. Okay, and the 22nd of July, the sun's going to enter Leo, and everything's going to get so much better for us all. So Nadine's joined us from Spain. So that's all lovely as well. So we're going to get started with our practice, and we're going to begin with Pranayama Technique. And this is really just to get the energy, the prana balanced within our bodies before we start practicing. So if you lengthen up through your spine, your shoulders are back and down, the crown of the head is lifted, tuck the chin in slightly. And we're going to work with a practice called Nadi Shodhana, alternate nostril breathing. So you're getting your right thumb and your right ring finger. Most of you guys have done this with me before. You're taking your right thumb and blocking off your right nostril, and you're inhaling deeply and smoothly through the left. And then you're going to block off the left nostril and breathe out slowly and deeply through the right. Breathing in slowly, deeply and smoothly through the right. Blocking it off and breathing out. So you're going to continue with that. So every time you breathe in, you're blocking off the nostril. So you're retaining the prana within your body, and you're really balancing Ida and Pingala, the two main nadis in your body. So smooth it out, slow it down. So just do a few rounds on your own. And the next time you breathe out through the left nostril, dip the chin. And then inhale, take your head back up and just sit in Sukhasana, shoulders back and down, keeping the eyes closed, and check in with yourself. And bring your awareness into your heart center. And be aware of how you're feeling. And know that how you're feeling is perfectly normal. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Our challenges are our opportunities to evolve, to grow. This is where the magic happens. When we're just coasting or things are fine, things don't change. So it's catalytic moments. So listen to where you're at. Do you feel santosha, contentment? Is your mind a little bit erratic? And just be okay with that. We're going to breathe love throughout your body and release fear. So from here, all we're going to do is roll our heads around really slowly and carefully, being mindful of your neck, your cervical spine, keeping the shoulders relaxed, just loosening off any tightness. This was something that I felt, and then you go around the other way. I felt when I was suffering from COVID, that my joints were really sore. I found that yin yoga and restorative yoga were really helpful to loosen off my joints. So take your head back up to center and then drop your right ear down towards your right shoulder. Shoulders are back and down, and breathe into that left side of your neck. Relax the jaw. Smooth the breath out. Take your head back up to center and then drop your left ear down towards your left shoulder, breathing into that right side of your neck. And just breathe acceptance into any tightness. Your head back up to center, you're looking over your right shoulder. And as you inhale, the rib cage is going to lift and expand. And as you exhale, it's going to contract and go back down. So really aim to open up your lungs here and really oxygenate your body. And then looking over the other shoulder, being aware of any differences. And again, breathing acceptance into any tight spaces, really aiming to open up the lungs here. Take your head back to center. And then if you don't have neck issues, take your head all the way back. And imagine that you're breathing the color blue in and out through the front of your throat. This is your Vishuddha chakra. This is your communication chakra. It's about asserting yourself, speaking your truth. Take your head back to center. Interlace your fingers, take them behind the back of your neck, tucking the chin into Jalandhara Bandha, and your elbows are pointing towards the wall in front of you. Engage Mula Bandha, your pelvic floor muscles, Uddiyana Bandha, your lower abdominal muscles. And as you inhale, you're going to visualize that you're breathing a white light from the base of the spine all the way up the spine to the crown of the head. Exhale to bring that white light all the way back down the spine. So we're really opening up Shushumna channel here. So keep working with this visualization technique and keep engaging all three bandhas. All three bandhas are known as Treta Bandha. And this is really, really concentrating the prana within. So energy locks that we're trying to seal our leaky vessels here. Gently releasing, opening your eyes. And then with our breath, we're going to shrug away our worries. So here we go. And then slowly rolling your shoulders back, big circles, and forwards. Now take your hands to face each other. Relax the shoulders, engage Mula Bandha. And inhale to twist the left, exhale, twist to the right. Breathing through the nose, dynamically. Inhale. Hold the breath, engage root lock, so engage Mula Bandha, Uddiyana Bandha. Bring the awareness to the eyebrow center. This is where your wisdom, your intuition lies. Exhaling to release. From here, you're going to move on to your sitting on your heels, on your knees. But if your knees or ankles shout at you, stay cross-legged, because you're inhaling to open up in the chest and the throat, and exhale to curve your spine in and tuck the chin in. So inhale to open up and exhale to curve round, tucking your chin into Jalandhar Bandha. So smooth out the breath and really connect the breath and the body. Remember, the breath is a bridge to the mind, and the mind is a bridge to your soul. So the more we can still the breath or control our breath, the more we can still the fluctuations of the mind stuff. From here, take your hands onto your shoulders. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale, hold the breath again, engage root lock. So we're really trying to build prana in our body. Exhale to release. Come back to cross-legged position, keeping the shoulders relaxed and moving into Sufi grinding. So Sufi grinding, you're circling this middle part. We're really trying to stimulate our internal organs. Go round the other way. Coming back to neutral spine. Take your left hand down to your left side. Inhale, right arms up and over, looking up at the right palm that's facing down, drawing that left shoulder away from your ear. Opening up that right shoulder and stretching out through the torso. Going back to center, dropping the right hand and inhaling to lift that the left hand up and looking up at the left palm that's facing down, drawing that right shoulder away from your ear. Smooth the breath out. Inhaling to come back up. From here, take your right hand onto your left knee, left hand on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. And then releasing, left hand onto your right knee, right hand on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out to twist. Releasing, place your feet together into Baddha, interlacing your fingers over your toes. Inhale to lengthen, and then exhaling to fold. So from here, we're going to try and keep our spine straight. We're not going to do the yin version here. So keep the chin tucked in and try and keep the vertebrae nice and in line with each other, on top of each other. You're not allowing a curve here. It doesn't matter about how far your head's getting here. I want you to inhale and imagine you're opening up the channels along your spine. And as you exhale, you're letting go of anything you don't need anymore. It could be energetically, emotionally, physically. But as you let go, you're exhaling and allowing an opening in that inner groin area. We hold a lot of tension and emotions there. Relax your jaw. Inhaling to come all the way back up. And then we're moving into Gomu Kasana, cow's face pose, the one that makes you radiant. So from here, come into cross-legged position, get that right leg, lift it up and take it over the bent knee. Now, if you're feeling, you can stay like that. You place props underneath you, or some of you might want to take each foot to either side. If you do, make sure you're not sitting on your heel. Really protect your knees here. Take your right arm all the way up to the sky. Take it down your back, and the left arm's coming underneath to try and hold on. As you inhale, feel your spine elongating again. We're really trying to keep working with the prana, opening up Sushumna. When you feel rubbish, the prana doesn't move so well through your body, and your aura, your magnetic field gets smaller, and your immune system lowers, and you can become more influenced, or other people can affect you more, other external circumstances. So by keeping your aura nice and big and building the prana in your body, it really increases, like your vibrational frequency raises, and you feel better in all ways. Releasing your arms, take your arms out to here. We're moving into Garudasana arms. Take your right arm, cross it over, take it underneath. And if you don't have shoulder issues, lift the elbows up. Now, I'm not going to take my elbow up right now because my left shoulder dislocated when I was ill, and that's just through a old car crash injury. So I'm not going to let my ego allow me to go further than I should here. So really listen to, if you want to go further, listen to why. That was one of my students today. I was doing a lot of marking a lot of assessments, and one of them said that. I was like, oh my God, I love that. Okay, and then releasing. Coming back to cross-legged position. And then just check in with yourself. Where's the prana now? Are you feeling there's something moving? It's starting to feel a little bit better and easy. From here, get your left leg, lift it up and take it over the bent knee. Prop yourself up if you need to. Stay here if you need to. Or some of you might want to put one foot alongside your body, making sure your knees and your ankles aren't talking to you. Take your left arm up to the sky, take it down your back, and the right arm's coming underneath to try and hold on. So open up in that left armpit, tuck the chin in, draw the crown of the head up to the heavens, engage Mula Bandha. Inhale to open up, and exhale to let go. Gently releasing, take your arms out in front of you. The left arm's now going to cross over underneath to wrap round. And if you don't have shoulder issues, you can lift your shoulders up. Engage Mula Bandha, find your drishti point, your gaze point, and smooth out the breath. Gently releasing, and then we're moving onto our hands and knees. So from here, we're just going to really try to open up in the second chakra, Svadhisthana chakra. This is your joy in life, your creativity, your sexuality. It's your emotions. It's the color orange. So you're just going to circle your hips here. Nice big circles. Just really opening up this area. Smooth the breath out. Just let your intuition guide you. So just move with any way that your body wants to take you tonight. Go the other way if you haven't already. And then from here, coming back to neutral spine, moving through a couple of cat-cows here. So inhale to curve your spine to look up. Exhale to curve your spine to go the other way, gazing at your belly button, engaging Uddiyana Bandha. Inhaling to go the other way, and just move yourself really again, allowing your breath and your body to connect. Coming back to neutral spine, finding your drishti point, lifting up your right leg. You're going to reach back with the opposite hand, the left hand, to try and hold on to that foot or ankle and smooth out the breath. Draw your shoulders back, place the tongue, the roof of your mouth to help your balance. Stretching out through the fingertips, stretching out through the toes, tuck the chin in and breathe into that right side of your pelvis. Dropping your left hand and your right foot turn to the right, your right arm's going all the way up to the sky. You're either staying there, or you're going to straighten both legs, stacking one on top of the other. Virabhadrasana. Slowly coming back down onto your hands and knees, checking in with yourself. Finding your drishti point, and then lifting up your left leg. Reaching back with the right hand to hold on to that foot or ankle. Don't worry if you're not there yet. Draw your shoulders away from your ears, tongue to the roof of your mouth, and smooth out the breath. Stretching out through the fingertips, stretch out through the toes. Tuck the chin in and breathe into that left side of your pelvis. Dropping your right hand and your left foot, turn to the left arm's coming all the way up to the sky. So you're either staying there or you're straightening both legs, stacking one on top of the other. Virabhadrasana. Slowly coming back down. From here, curling your toes under, you're going to inhale to curve your spine to look up, and then exhale to slowly come into your first down dog. Inhale to slowly come down onto your knees, opening up your heart. Exhale to slowly come into down dog. So just move in and out, slowly and gently here. And then in your next exhale, you're going to stay in downward facing dog. Make any movements that you feel your body needs to, walking your dog, moving your hips, and then commit to your stillness. So as you inhale, you're going to really open up in the chest. As you exhale, draw your navel back and up, and even slightly engage the bandhas. Then from here, you're going to take your feet together. Inhale, lift up your right leg, bend your knee, open up your hip, look over your left shoulder. So you can spot that foot, breathe into it. Gently drop that foot down. Inhale, lift up your left leg, bend the knee, open up the hip, look over your right shoulder, breathe into it. Gently drop that foot down. Inhale, take your right foot forwards, drop the left knee, the top of the left foot, moving into crescent moon pose. Inhale to open up in your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. So inhale to open up and exhale, hands to heart center. Keep going. From here, taking that left elbow to the outside edge, your right thigh. Palms together, looking over that right shoulder. Make sure your shoulders and your jaw are relaxed. And bring awareness into the left inner groin muscles here. And as you exhale, allow yourself to let go. Gently releasing, place your hands to the inside of that foot, walk the foot out a little bit, dipping the hips, and then slowly coming forward. So you don't really have to come down on your elbows if that's not available to you. You can stay up. Just listen to your body and breathe acceptance into where you are today. You're exactly where you're supposed to be. Inhaling to slowly come back up, walk that foot in a little bit, hands at either side, curl your back toes under, push up into downward facing dog. Just checking in with yourself again. And then inhaling, taking that left foot forwards, drop the right knee, the top of the right foot, arms all the way up to the sky. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale, hands to heart center. Keep going. From here, you're getting your right elbow to the outside edge, your left thigh, palms together, looking over that left shoulder. Breathing into it. And as you exhale, allow the tension you may be holding in the right inner groin muscles, just allow them to let go a little bit further. If you've been emotionally holding on, this is the muscle of your soul. So it's a muscle that really can sometimes check out a little bit if we're dissociating. Gently releasing, place your hands to the inside of the foot, walk the foot out a little bit, dipping your hips and slowly coming forwards, just as far as your body is telling you. Listen to your inner teacher, Vijnamaya Kosha. Find your breath. Inhaling to slowly come back up, walk that foot in a little bit, hands at either side to curl the back toes under, push up into downward facing dog. Checking in with yourself, seeing where you're at, feeling the base of your fingers planting into the earth. Feel the connection of your feet to the earth. And then from here, inhale, take your right foot forward, swivel the back foot, bend the front knee, bringing yourself all the way up into Virabhadrasana One Warrior One. Pressing down with the outside edge of the back foot, front big toe. Inhale to straighten the front leg, exhale to bend. Keep going. On your next exhale, keep the knee bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Keep going. So this is really good for your intercostal muscles. This is really good for retraining your lungs if you've had any COVID at all. My lungs are still needing a little bit more training after it. I've been getting a little bit breathless, I must admit. Inhaling to straighten that front leg, reach back, either hold onto your elbows or palms together, reverse namaste. Inhale to open up in your heart, exhale to fold forwards, keeping that front leg straight, or you can have a micro bend if that's too much for you. Listen to your body and give it what it needs. Don't listen to your ego. Inhaling to come all the way back up, releasing the hands at either side of that front foot, and push back into downward facing dog. Feeling the difference in each side of the body, and then inhaling, taking your left foot forward, swiveling the back foot, bending the front knee, moving into Virabhadrasana One on the other side. So you're heel to heel and your hips are square here. Pressing down the outside edge of that back foot. Inhale to straighten that front leg. Exhale to bend. Keep going. On your next exhale, keep that knee bent. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, draw the shoulder blades together. Keep going. Really oxygenating your body. Hopefully you'll be feeling lighter and brighter after this. Inhaling to straighten that front leg, reach back, either hold the elbows or palms together. Inhale, open up your heart. Exhale to fold, drawing the belly button back towards the spine. And then just breathe acceptance into where you are. And as I said earlier, it's perfectly reasonable to micro bend that knee. Listen to your intuition, your inner teacher, as opposed to your ego. Inhaling to come all the way back up, releasing the hands at either side of that front foot, push back into downward facing dog. Inhale, take your right leg all the way up to the sky. Exhale, draw that foot forward so it's in between your hands, swivel your back foot, bend the front knee. Your heel to instep now, and your hips are facing the side of your mat. We're moving into Virabhadrasana Two, Warrior Two. So from here, you're going to curl your fingers around your thumbs. And then I'm going to go this way so you can see me. Drawing back your left elbow as if you're drawing back a bow and arrow, looking along that front arm and really finding your breath. This is a Kundalini pose that really helps to build Muladhara chakra. This is for grounding, safety, security, stability. So if you're feeling a little bit all over the place, it gives you that sense of safety and strength. From here, you're going to take your left hand to the back of the left thigh. Inhale, right arms up and over. Look over the right palm, drawing that left shoulder away from the ear to reverse namaste and into reverse warrior. Take that right elbow onto the right knee and the left arm's going up and over into Utthita Parsvakonasana. From here, you're going to exhale. I'll go this way again. You're going to exhale, bring that arm to open up, and inhale, take it over. So exhale and inhale. Okay, and then the next time you take your arm over, you're going to stay there. You can look up at that palm that's facing down, but if that's going to place pressure in your cervical spine, then listen to your body. So my COVID tends to go for your weak spots, and I broke my neck at C6, and it's been kind of acerbated a little bit. My osteo is sorting me out. I don't want to make any, I don't want to get involved with hurting it again. So I'm listening to my body. Inhale to come all the way back up. From here, you're going to turn to the side of your mat. Your feet are parallel, legs are engaged. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Inhale to open up in your heart. Exhale to fold forwards. So softening that space in between your shoulder blades. Again, just find your breath and visualizing your spine. You're visualizing you're making space in between the vertebrae here. Inhaling to come all the way back up. Turn to the front of your mat, hands either side of that front foot, and then push back into downward facing dog. Checking in with yourself, listening to where you're at. And then inhale, lifting up that left leg. Exhale, bringing that foot forward, swiveling the back foot, bending the front knee. Moving into Virabhadrasana Two again, warrior two. Curling the fingers around the thumbs. Drawing back your bow and arrows with your right elbow. Really bending that front knee. Engaging Mula Bandha. Pressing down with the outside edge of the back foot, front big toe. And really breathe into this pose. Feel the strength, the safety, stability within you. From here, your right hand's going to go to the back of the right thigh. Inhale, left arms up and over. Look up at that left palm. Draw that right shoulder away from your ear. Then releasing, take your left arm onto that left knee. And the right arm's coming up and over, Utthita Parsvakonasana. From here, exhale to open up the arm. Inhale to take it over. Just move this just a few times again. You're really connecting your breath and the body. And then the next time that arm goes over, stay there. And again, listening to where your body tells your neck where it should be. This is not about aesthetics. This is not about how great you look on the mat here. So it's more about the function more about the function as opposed to the form. Inhaling to come all the way back up, turning to the side of your mat, and then taking your feet out slightly, bending the knees. And we're moving into goddess pose, but you're going to come into Kali Mudra. So Kali is, she's a fierce mother. So take Kali Mudra up above your head, engage Mula Bandha, and you're going to breathe strength and love, energy, all the positive, amazing things into Anahata Chakra, your heart chakra, keeping your pelvic floor engaged. Find your drishti point. Inhaling to come back up and then stepping forwards to the mat. Hands in Anjali Mudra. Close your eyes. Be aware of the prana moving through your body. And be aware of the energy surrounding your body. Be aware of your breath. Be aware of your heart beating. And come into your heart center. Bring gratitude into your heart. What are you grateful for? Have a wee smile. It's always nice. And then from here, inhale, take your arms up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, come halfway up. Exhale, stepping back into plank pose and gently lowering down onto your belly. From here, you're going to take your hands under your shoulders. Can you? I'm just checking so you can still see me here. All you can see is the top of my head. So your hands are underneath your shoulders. Your elbows are tucked in. You're not holding tension in your glutes. And then from here, we're going to work with a mini Cobra flow. Most of you guys have done this with me before. This is tridoshic, so it balances all three body types, and it's really good for your for your mental health. It's for calming down the working with the parasympathetic nervous system, but also it's just so good for you anyway. I'll stop speaking and let's do it. So inhale, mini Cobra. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, push all the way up into Cobra, Bhujangasana, and then exhale, come all the way back down. So inhale, mini Cobra. Exhale, stay there. Inhaling to come all the way up, keep the shoulders relaxed, and then exhale all the way down. So inhale, mini Cobra. Exhale, stay there. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale all the way down. So do a few rounds on your own here. So really, even closing your eyes and finding your flow. And then when you're ready, stack the hands in front of you, rest your forehead down, and just listen to your body. Don't allow your mind to wander. If any thoughts come to you, accept them and set them free. From here, you're going to raise your head, and we're going to move into Dhanurasana, the bow pose. If the full Dhanurasana isn't your thing tonight, you can come into half Dhanurasana, Ardha Dhanurasana. So Ardha Dhanurasana, you're going to reach back with your right hand to hold on to that ankle, or set the intention to and stretch that left arm out and then come up. Or if you're moving into full Dhanurasana, make sure your legs are parallel so your knees are protected. You're going to flex your feet. And then as you inhale, you're going to push your shins away from you. So you're not holding yourself up by the chest. So push the shins away and breathe. So if you do too many big back bends and you don't breathe properly, you end up with headaches. So really listen to your body. So belly down back bends are good for the parasympathetic nervous system, but this is also quite stimulating. So this is going to make you feel lifted, invigorated, as well as refreshed and calm. This is just one of the biggies that we should all practice. Gently releasing down, stack your hands in front of you, rest your forehead down, and feel the prana flow through your body. We're working with that inner fire, inner belly, our navel point. So this is going to burn away the ama, any toxins within our bodies that we don't need. And that could be emotional toxins or mental toxins. So slowly pushing yourself up into a squatting position. Milasana. Take your arms out in front of you and rest your forehead down. So imagine that you're breathing in and out through your kidneys here. So this is a great one for it's an adrenal release. Okay, so if your adrenals have been like working too much recently, give them a wee break. Slowly releasing. Take your legs out in front of you. Then take your right foot to the inside of your left thigh. Flex that left foot towards you. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to fold into Dhanurasana. So you're trying to work that right set of ribs towards the left inner thigh. It's a twist as well as a forward bend. So this is a really great pose to work with after back bends. And it also is good for neutralizing the spine here. So don't worry if your hands are not your feet. You can have your hands on your legs. You're going to try and keep your spine nice and long and a slight tuck in the chin to stop the energy to fly up your main energy channel and agitate the brain. Inhaling to slowly come back up. Take that long left leg, lift it up and take it over the bent knee. Inhale to take the right arm up and then exhale to twist round. Your left hand's on the floor behind you. Inhale to lengthen and exhale to twist. So twists are great for any sort of like illness where you really want to start to build that fire in your belly and release any toxins. And then from here, take the left arm to the inside of the left thigh. The right hand's on the floor behind you. Breathe in to lengthen and breathe out to twist. Again, breathing into your heart center. Breathe all this positivity that you need to call in for what you want to achieve or what you need to achieve in this lifetime to perform your dharma on the battlefield of life. Gently releasing. Take your legs out in front of you. Just check in with yourself. And then from here, get that left foot to the inside of your right thigh. Flex that right foot towards you. Inhaling to lengthen. Exhaling to fold into Dhanurasana. So again, just listen to where your body needs to take you here. You're trying to get the left set of ribs towards the right inner thigh. And it's not about trying to get your head to your shins. It's really inhaling to keep lengthening through the spine. Exhale to let go. Make sure you're not holding tension in the jaw, the shoulders. Inhaling to come all the way back up. Get that long right leg, lift it up and take it over the bent knee. Inhale, take your arm all the way up to the sky. Exhale to twist to go round. Take your right hand on the floor behind you. Inhaling to lengthen, exhaling to twist. Trying to twist, spiraling equally upward through the spine as opposed to just twisting in that lumbar area, which is easier to twist in. We don't want any SI joint injuries either. And again, listening to your cervical spine, your neck. And then from here, take your right arm, take the inside of your right thigh, the left hand's on the floor behind you. Inhale to lengthen, exhale to twist. And again, call in that energy. Maybe call in that Kali energy, the fierce mother. Call in Kali to help you find that strength and that fierceness, to build that fire in your belly, to find courage to grow and evolve. And then release. Draw your knees up towards you. You're going to slowly come back and lift your legs up into Nabasana. Engage Mula Bandha. So this is, again, as we're saying, we're trying to build that fire in our belly, release the toxins and gain some strength. Strength was the card that we pulled today. Bringing your legs down. Inhale, arms up, and exhale to fold into Paschimottanasana.
So again, breathe acceptance into where you are. If you need to bend your knees, bend your knees. Just make sure you're not holding tension in the body. Every exhale, just let go a little bit further. Inhaling to come back up. Then from here, finding yourself onto your back, bending your knees, your heels are tucked into your bottom, feet are hip width apart, arms down by your side, tucking the chin in, moving into a dynamic Setu Bandasana. So inhale, lift your hips up and take your arms over your head. And exhale, slowly bring your arms and your hips back down. Bring awareness into each individual vertebrae. So going at your own pace, your own rhythm, close your eyes and really find that connection with your breath and your body. Find that bridge so we can connect to our Ajna chakra, our wisdom, our intuition, our subconscious. Then from here, you're going to draw your knees into your belly, give yourself a wee hug. Take your arms out like wings, and as you exhale, you're going to drop your knees to the right and look along your left wing. Inhale, bring your knees back up to center. Exhale, drop your knees to the left and look to the right. And again, keep going with Virabhadrasana. Again, just a nice way of allowing your organs to kind of be flushed out in a way that's not too that's easy for them. It's almost like they're getting a nice little massage. It's good for your lower back as well. Coming back to neutral spine, keeping your knees in, take your legs, hold on to the outside of your feet, push down, moving into happy baby pose to just allow your sacrum to connect into the earth, stop any spasming. And then slowly allow yourself to move into Shavasana, your well-deserved relaxation. So make any movement you need to, any last movements, use props, get yourselves cozy and comfy. And you're going to connect into golden thread breath. So golden thread breath is you're breathing in through the nose and you're breathing out through the mouth as if you're blowing out a golden thread. So imagine that you're blowing that golden thread out. So breathe in through the nose. Just connecting in to the golden thread breath. And then let go of the breath or the control of the breath completely. Let go. Allow your body to sink down into your mats. Relax. Come home. Come home to the infinite power that lives within you. Come home to the remembrance of who you are. Come home to your inner peace and to the light of your soul's essence. Take a deep breath into your center and feel it now. Come home, because it's your time to heal and to rise. The divine is calling you and filling you with strength to support you in coming home to your center. There is a place of stillness within you that is wise, aware, present, perceptive, grounded, and trusting. There is no deeper truth. You are sacred. You are divine. You are love. This is the true core of your being, hidden beneath layers of the hurt that this world is wrapped around you. The illusion of separation is now shedding, and you are coming home. Coming home into the divine embrace of oneness, purity, and remembrance. You feel it now. The inner resonance that knows in every cell of your body that you are love. You are divinely connected. You are worthy. You are healed. Breathe in, breathe out. You have arrived. Welcome home. So slowly bring your awareness back into the room, back into where your body's lying on the floor. You can begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, stretching your arms over your head, away from your body. Stretch your feet away from your body. Pull your knees in, give yourselves a wee hug, rolling from side to side. And then rolling onto your right side into recovery position. Just staying there. And then gently pushing yourselves up to seated position. Placing your hands in Anjali Mudra. And we're going to end tonight's practice with an Om. Here we go. Namaste. Thank you for practicing yoga with me tonight, guys. I am going to switch off the recording.